Okay, welcome to yet another video. This one is long overdue just because of the fact that I had no idea how to do it and how to record this video. And in my previous video, I actually uh, realized that I have this whiteboard and I was like, well, let me just organize everything on this whiteboard, start executing, and once I'm pretty close to like finish line, then I will record this video and I'll kind of explain everything. And here we are today. So, for 2026, my most important goal, as you can see up here, is to make 10,000 euros in a month. And this is one of my most important goals. Would really love to achieve that. Basically, going from there, a long term goal is to be able to make that every single month. But even being at 5K is life changing for me personally. And maybe this will be like the first number that I will push myself to be at, just because at 5K, if I'm not mistaken, in Croatia, in legal business structure, in obrt, I believe you are still excluded of paying high tax rate. So this is not financial advice. This is just my understanding. I may be completely wrong, but this is just what I figure out might work for me personally. Okay, now I have this goal. In order to achieve this goal, I have a project, and project is to build a fractional cold calling business. Now, what that means is basically that I'm going to have a business and my services will be cold calling as a service. And that's it. Like, really simple, really stupid. It's, yeah, it's just, I'm not trying to overcomplicate things. I'm just trying to make it simple and just make money. That's it. Just because I have the skill of cold calling, and I'm also inside Call Blitz, which is a community for people who are cold calling, SDRs. And that group and people inside there, and Ryan, who is a coach, really kind of pushed me towards like just going for it, and I'll see what happens. So I have this project, and in order to achieve that project, you need to have tasks. Now these are all different tasks that I had, and basically I'll just kind of read the ones that are not important, and then go maybe a little bit deeper in the ones that are. So basically, open business in Croatia, obrt, as I told you, got that covered. Open bank account. I have my regular business, so that's covered. Create an offer. So we have pilot plus retainer. So basically, pilot is like a 1 week pilot period where I'm cold calling for you. But since I'm fractional, it's not a full time thing. So it will be predetermined, probably on like 10-hour basis, so like 2 hours per day. And then everything is paid up front. I get a list, I get a messaging, and I go out and make those calls. Now, after a week, I come back to you with a report. If you like what you see on that report, then we move to a retainer, and it's either 30 or 40-hour retainer. And that's it. It's really simple, really stupid. Stupid, not in a way that it's stupid to work that way, but it's just simple. I'm not over complicating. I'm not over uh, promising, not delivering. What I'm doing is getting a list and a messaging from you, and I go out and make dials for the certain amount of time that we agree upon before. And then everything is paid up front. I did the work. If you love it, we continue. That's it. So yeah, that's an offer. Go through finding your number sheet. That's a resource that we actually got from Ryan in his fractional coaching. And this is where I got this number for long term after kind of uh, doing some research on my own. Then we have make cold calling completion script for my cold calling services. So that's just a script that Ryan uses, and I kind of customized it for my services and my business. And then we have create my first ICP. So this is the ICP, and it's again really simple. Um, and this is like just the first one that I will try to test and see how things goes. How things goes. I don't know. Yeah. So we have US clients on East Coast. So I will target those people just because of the time difference. Since I'm in Croatia and they are in the USA, so I believe the time difference is around 7 hours, which still works, but I will still love to play basketball, and it usually takes some time in the afternoon. So to kind of be be really really, how should I say this, be covered in a way where I know I can do the work and deliver for my clients, but I can also play basketball at the same time. Basically, that's why I'm targeting them. And US clients, as far as I heard, are kind of easier to work with than the European clients. And then I'm targeting small or smaller companies who are actively hiring for remote SDRs, one or more SDRs, or are building their outbound team. And I'm targeting the CEO, basically because he's the one in charge of those businesses. So that's kind of my first idea of people, or actually companies, and then people inside those companies that I will target. Uh, and then basically to target them, I have this tool called Close CRM. Now, I'm not sponsored or anything. They are the cheapest tool, cheapest all-in-one tool that basically I believe will work for outbound that I need to deliver for myself and my clients. And then maybe I will upgrade to something later on. Uh, it would be really nice to one day move to Salesforce plus front spin setup, just because Ryan actually has uh, a thing where if you use that setup, you can be certified for his outbound operators opportunities, which would be really cool. But that's for the future. Uh, Now, once I got basically this tool, now I need to get a list of my ICPs, and that's kind of the next operational step. I just need to get my LinkedIn sales nav, just pull a huge list out of it, and get it through like some number validation thing, like lead magic or something like that, just to get phone numbers. And then from there, it's really simple. Start dialing, book my first discovery, have my first pilot client, and then have my first retainer client, because these two are different things. So basically, I might have few pilots before I get a retainer. It might be one from one, we'll see. And then these tasks are Basically, just so I have create company page on LinkedIn, just to kind of have something to be official uh, as my company page. Then we have create LinkedIn post about my company, which once I will create it today, hopefully, maybe tomorrow. If I don't finish things today, then I'll do it definitely tomorrow. And then we have create YouTube video about my company, which basically now I believe that I'm at the end of this video is done. And I just made this video before, just because once my company page and the post about my company page will be up, then I will actually link everything in the description of this video. But yeah, basically that's it. It's a start of something new, something exciting. It's also scary. It's, well, maybe not scary. I would say that it feels scary just because it's unfamiliar. And since I never did this, I don't know what to expect. Maybe it will be really hard, maybe it will be easy. I have no idea. All I know that I would love to be at this number. So I would love to make this number first, like in a single month to make 10,000. But I would like to be at 5K for like a retainer to be able to make that every single month. And yeah, one thing that I can say is that if you are a company where you can find yourself within this ICP scope, you can definitely reach out. My LinkedIn is linked below. But even if you're not, if you would just kind of like to explore this in more details with me, again, feel free to reach out. Right now, since I'm starting, I'm looking for both inbound and outbound opportunities. I believe there will be more outbound opportunities for me just because I will have to go out and make those opportunities. People will definitely not come to me and be like, hey, yeah, I need you to do this for me, just because I'm the new kid on the block. And yeah, trying to make a name for myself and diving headfirst into this entrepreneurship game, as they say, which is basically just I'm a kid who is making cold calls for a living, at trying to make it sound cool. But yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And right now, since I'm starting something that in my mind is somewhat interesting, there might be a lot of content that will be basically coming up for both cold calling, entrepreneurship, kind of hardship of running a business, and all of that. So if you're looking forward to that, feel free to subscribe. But hey, hope you enjoyed and see you in the next one.